Leadership in Thailand, part of the Southern Asia cluster, aligns with the human-oriented and self-protective style from the global project. Thailand leaders are expected to be caring, modest, and protect the team's harmony.
This reflects cultural values like Renjai, where avoiding conflict and showing respect to authority are central. Leaders rarely confront directly and prioritize group balance.
Global trends, however, emphasize inclusive and participative leadership, where dialogue, diversity, and shared decisions matter more. These are slowly being adopted in Thailand, especially in international companies.
Digital tools are pushing a shift toward autonomous leadership, where decisions rely on data and AI. But in Thailand, tradition still shapes how these tools are used. Formal communication and hierarchy remain strong.
In summary, while Thai leadership is evolving, it remains rooted in compassion and control. Compared to global models, change is gradual, guided by culture.
Let's compare business ethics. Both Peru and Thailand rank 101 out of 180 in Transparency International 2024 Corruption Index. But Thailand has more structured anti-corruption systems, like the National Anti-Corruption Commission.
In Peru, corruption remains a key issue, especially in public contracts. The ESG efforts exist, but enforcement varies by sector. The PwC in 2023.
Thailand's ESG standards are stronger. The stock exchange requires public companies to report on sustainability, and figures like PPT Global Chemical align with these frameworks.
In Peru, younger employees are demanding transparency and participation in decisions. This is pushing leadership away from rigid hierarchies, especially in modern and international companies.
Compared to Peru, Thailand has more institutional support for ethical business behavior. While both countries face corruption, Thailand's systems, such as the National Anti-Corruption Commission and Collective Action Coalition Against Corruption, create a more proactive environment.
In Thailand, leadership remains hierarchical. Employees avoid confronting managers due to crime J, a cultural value that promotes respect and emotional restraint.
Peruvian companies use tools like Slack and Teams to encourage open communication and reduce barriers. This supports more horizontal leadership, especially in hybrid settings.
In Thailand, digital tools are used too, like Line or Teams, but communication stays formal and indirect, even online, reflecting the importance of hierarchy and politeness.
Investors in Peru, particularly foreign ones, influence leadership by demanding ethical behavior, accountability, and efficient communication within teams.
Thai leadership is shaped by expectation of calm, modest behavior, and emotional intelligence. Leaders are expected to guide without confrontation and maintain harmony within teams.
In Peru, unions are active, especially in industry like mining. Leaders must negotiate and respond to social pressure to maintain operations and avoid the conflict.
In Thailand, unions exist but are less confrontational. Leaders often work through quiet consensus and avoid public disputes to preserve social harmony.
Peruvian leaders face a strong government oversight and must adapt to changing regulations. Transparency and political awareness are key for external leadership.
In Thailand, leadership aligns with national values, like the sufficiency economy, ethical behavior, moderation, and social contribution are expected from leaders.
Corporate social responsibility in Peru focuses on rural development, especially in areas affected by extractive industries. Communities expect visible leadership and local support.
In Thailand, CSR is guided by Buddhist values. Leaders engage in community welfare not just for image, but as part of a moral and ethical responsibility.
Let's take real leaders. For example, in Peru, we have Rosario Bazán, who is founder of Damper. He's a prominent business leader who integrates traditional Peruvian agriculture with global market demands. Her leadership emphasized corporate social responsibility and community engagement. A strong advocate for gender equality, Bassam has significantly impacted diversity in Peru by fostering women's inclusion in the rural workforce through training programs, empowering them and reshaping traditional gender roles.
In Thailand, Tapana Sirivadhanabhakdi, CEO of Thai Beverage, combines traditional Thai respect for hierarchy with innovative strategies. His leadership emphasizes corporate responsibility, reflecting cultural values of community support and long-term relationships. Tapana promotes rural development and economic inclusion, highlighting the diversity's role in achieving sustainable growth.
Diversity is advancing in both Peru and Thailand. In Peru, Rosario Bazan's promotion of women's roles highlights how gender diversity drives socioeconomic empowerment, innovation, and community engagement. In Thailand, Jean-Luc Shinawatра's groundbreaking role as the first female PM challenged gender norms and sparked essential conversation about women in leadership, despite facing significant challenge in a male-dominated system.
True. Leaders like Basan show how diversity in gender and indigenous representations can bridge social gaps and foster a more inclusive economy. In Thailand, Jean-Luc's rise demonstrated progress, but the social pushback revealed a deep-rooted cultural resistance to change. It highlights the need for systematic shifts to support diverse leaderships.
Now we are going to explain our conclusions. In the first conclusion, leadership in both Peru and Thailand is deeply influenced by the hierarchical structures and respect for authority.
The second conclusion is Peruvian leaders often rely on personal charisma and flexibility, while Thai leaders emphasize harmony and avoiding confrontation.
Another conclusion is that digital transformation is reshaping leadership in both countries, but adaptation rates and approach differ significantly.
Both cultures value relationships and loyalty, which can impact team dynamics and decision-making speed.
Inclusive leaderships gain traction, yet gender and generational gaps still present challenge in both contexts.
For recommendation number one, we have invest in cross-cultural leadership programs to help managers understand different communication and decision-making styles.
In the second recommendation, we have use digital collaboration tools to bridge remote team gaps while respecting cultural preference for formality.
Another recommendation is to encourage leadership diversity by supporting women and younger professionals in managerial roles.
Design feedback mechanisms that align with each culture's comfort level, with directness and criticisms.